report a fire. It's in the halls of residence. Yeah, it starts in the kitchen.
What should I do?
I can't bear to hear those sounds anymore. Alarms, sirens, people shouting and screaming.
We don't need to worry. Well, it won't happen to us, will it?
Well, stuff happens. And fire is a very real threat to your safety, even to your life. And you need to know what to do and what not to do.
I felt like my real life was just beginning. I was away from home, free from all my parents and teachers always bossing me around. I was doing things my way. I had some real great mates at uni. They were a real laugh. We got a bit rowdy sometimes, but that's what it's all about. You know, experiencing it, living, having a laugh. But then it all changed, very suddenly, and forever.
After a session in the bar, setting off the alarm seems like a really good joke. Wake everyone up, cause a bit of mayhem. But anyone who thinks it's funny should think again. Because by doing it, you could be putting someone's life at risk. Seriously. And here's why. Every call received is treated as an emergency by the fire brigade. It has to be. It's the law. And while the firefighters are on their way to share the joke with you, someone somewhere else could be in danger from a real fire, with no firefighters to help them. What a laugh. When they get to the scene, the firefighters have to check the premises and establish that it is a false alarm. And all the time they're doing this, they're not available for the emergencies that really do happen. Think how you'd feel if a friend died or was seriously injured in a fire because of a daft joke with a fire alarm. Malicious operation of the alarms is treated very seriously by the courts and may result in heavy fines or possibly imprisonments. That means getting a criminal record. The University of Reading also imposes fines, and those responsible may be expelled from the hall or even the university.
The alarm went off. I didn't know if it was a joke or an exercise or the real thing.
It's another false alarm again. It's a real pain. And why did we have to rush?
Did we really have to come out in the cold? Freezing.
There's another problem with false alarms. Remember the boy who cried wolf? Too many false alarms can lead to complacency, but don't let it. When you hear an alarm, there is a good chance that it is for real. Always treat it as if it is. The firefighters have to. And take their advice. Get out. Get the fire service out and stay out.
Yeah, go ahead, Evan. Yeah, this corridor is clear, over. Yeah, all see.
Leave all personal possessions and close windows if there's time. Close doors as you go through on the way out. Then follow the green arrow signs showing you the escape route to the assembly point for your hall. Try to resist the temptation to run. It often makes things worse. And never be tempted to use a lift. The lift shaft can act like a chimney, drawing the heat, flames and smoke upwards with lethal effect. In the event of a power failure, the lift may stop, trapping people between floors in that chimney effect. If you know other people are around, perhaps not able to hear the alarm, stop for a moment to alert them. But don't stay too long or delay your own evacuation. If you see smoke coming from under a door, test the door with the back of your hand to see if it's hot. If it is, or you suspect there is a fire inside a room, don't, whatever you do, open the door. Doing so could create a fireball. And it's not just the flames you need to worry about. A corridor can fill with choking smoke in 30 seconds, and a big building in a couple of minutes. Smoke's not just unpleasant and disorientating, it actually kills people, suffocating them quickly and horribly. Even if you get out, you'll need hospital treatments. Inhaling smoke is very likely to have caused harmful effects on the lungs. That's what fire doors are for, to prevent or slow the spread of smoke and fire. Keep them closed, never ever left propped open. They may seem a nuisance, but they are there for a reason. And when they are needed, they will save your life. The same as smoke detectors. They will save your life too, but they can raise false alarms if they're activated by carelessness. The halls are protected by a sophisticated automatic detection system, linked directly to the White Knight's Emergency Control Centre, or a receiver station linked directly to the emergency services. These detectors can be set off by something as simple and harmless as too much steam, so make sure your shower unit door is closed, and if you think that the ventilation isn't working properly, report it to your hall office. Of course, in line with the law, smoking is banned in all university buildings, which includes all areas of halls of residence. Candles and any open flame devices are totally banned in all halls. It's not only because smoke can activate the alarms, but they are also a very serious fire risk. Using aerosol cans of hairspray or deodorants too close to the detector can also set off the alarm. The detector in the kitchen is sensitive to heat rather than smoke from any form of cooking, so never leave any pots or pans unattended on a stove for any reason, even for a few minutes. Make sure that the door between the kitchen and the corridor is always closed, so that smoke alarms in the corridor won't be triggered by cooking smoke or steam. And never use deep fat fryers or chip pans, as they are strictly forbidden by the university in halls' kitchens. Why? Because they are a major cause of fire incidents, and they kill. But despite all the precautions, probably because someone's been careless or ignored the rules or advice, fires still happen. So what should you do if you're the one who discovers a fire? There are 3 basic steps. Number 1, raise the